It's a bright and breezy 7 a.m. in September, and you're back on the farm with me, Colonel Farm Failure. And I've kind of relocated my base of operations to this area here, which I'll give you the map and show you things about stuff. Down here, right, which is all part and parcel of the new sheep grazing effort. I'd have driven round it, but I haven't got anything suitable to hand. Cotton, yeah, soon to be wheat, all of that log business, shops and other sheep. I'm gradually transitioning the other sheep over to sheep 1, and then after that I don't know what I'm going to do with this bit. Something, I imagine. Anyway, the tasks on the task list for this month, pretty small actually. 2 things on the agenda. Number 1, plant this field with wheat. That'll take a while. Yeah. But option number 2 is up here, and I did finish this just in the downtime between months. I've knocked down all the trees on that side, and I've knocked down all the trees on this side, and the plan is to turn this into my forestry zone, because I can build in nice straight lines all the way across both sides, making harvesting quite a lot easier. Now, the problem with that is what you'll see that's happened with all the wood that I cut down there, tractor, is it's all kind of heaped up here at the moment, ready to be transported to be, turned into things. And there's a lot of it. Oh yeah, and I would have transported some of it already, but the log mill is currently full, both of them. So there's that to look forward to in a month where I haven't got anything else to look forward to. Stone crushing equipment. It's great, isn't it? Right, on to the first part of the equation, and that's to take Billy Big Tractor here out to do the planting. And I can't remember what my current planter looks like. It might be this blue thing. Might be. If it's not that, what would it be? Oh, I don't know. Right, let's hook it up. What are you? It's got a whole bunch of cotton in it at the moment. This is the planter. Right, okay, fine. Well, I don't need the cotton. Can I change the seed type while I'm in here? Yeah, seed select. There we go. We want wheat, please. Yeah, this is going to keep me busy for a while. So I've got plenty of things I want to show you. No. This is only these. This is a seeder, not a planter. Oh no, I'm going to need to buy another bit of kit. All right. Well, I might even have that particular bit of kit back at the old homestead. Let's swing it out that way and see what things look like. But there's several bits to work on. What are you? Are you fertilizer or chemical? It doesn't really matter. I haven't got a tractor attached. No, but have a look anyway. Some Monsanto monstrosity. It's herbicide. Right, okay, fine. Yeah. So the cotton should start being, cottony. Soon, actually. It feels like it might be a little off the pace. I did plant it, didn't I? No. Oh, when am I supposed to plant cotton? Well, given that you're supposed to harvest cotton in October, no, you plant in February. You forgot to plant your field. That doesn't feel very likely. Well, you tell me where the plants are then. No, this isn't that's the wheat field, you absolute Charlie. Oh, yeah, okay, it's the next one. Look, you can see the ocean of green that's there already. This is because you've got another big field. And it is a big field. I very much approve of it. I'm going to be making way more wheat than I actually need. But it's part 1 of becoming self-sufficient in feeding my own herds. Because we've got cattle coming up as a thing we're going to make. Here goes the cotton. And also, we're going to get into the iron business, both mining and refining thereof, because we can use iron nuggets, or I don't know, whatever you make from them, planks, in the furniture business, to bring the furniture business up to scratch. So that could wait. I've probably got the money to get it going now, but I'm not going to do it now. I've got the wheat to do today, and that's going to be more than enough to keep me amused. Pretty sure I've got another planter down here. Why would you have? You've never had to plant anything other than cotton. You raise a very good point. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. Right, okay, I'll go and buy the necessary gubbins and then deploy it into action. And I'll let you enjoy, ooh, a third of a lap. And then I'm just going to get on with it. Right, here you go. This absolute bad boy. It's top of the range. It needs a fair bit of juice to go, but it's a 15-metre spread. So, yeah, that's absolutely the ticket. And given the size of the field, it's just going to save so much time with a spread that large. Now, I do still have, and therefore I will still use, although the manoeuvring is going to be exciting, the silo full of seed back at the original homestead. So we're going to go and try and get that. Yeah, I know. What's this a crate of that I've got here? I don't know. Let's have a look. This is liquid fertilizer. Oh, okay. No, we don't need that. No, and some trees. That's the other part of the... Do you want to actually attach it? Ah, that's optional. Okay, hang on. Wait. Yeah, got it. Let's go. Super duper. Right. This should be difficult. Yeah. I think something's parked on there at the moment as well. Well, we'll find out, won't we? I took that corner well. Well, you always do. Everyone knows it. It's a fact. And he goes, oh yeah, that Colonel Failure. Oh, he's great at cornering. Most definitely. I think I might need a Senor Fatty on here as well. I'm going to chance not to start with. I think if we do this, will probably be the best way. Okay. And hit it. I'm hitting it. Hit it more. Still hitting it. Yeah, you've just parked trailers all over the place. Go on, you'll go. I'm fairly certain there's loads in there. But I've made a pig's ear of this already, so... hey-ho. Right, what have we got? Yeah, 19,000 seed, which is what we're after. Now, do I need to go to the buckets, the spanner side? I didn't think I did. I think the load-unload side would probably do the trick. Right, okay. Whoop, stop! Right, ease it in. Right, and then as you ease, just tap R once in a while and see if it does the job. Go on, do the job. Do the job. Do I have to unhatch the hatch? That's plausible. Right, that's that done. I've unhatched the hatch. Anything? There we go. Right, 3,000 litres. Doesn't feel like it's going to be enough. No. And I've tried wiggling a trailer through there before. You can do it, but it's awkward. Far better just to go round the long side. That's why I built the whole thing with the long side readily available. And then down the road. Super. So the plan of action is seed, yeah, then either fertilise or roll. I haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, unfurled this bad boy. Yeah, and then we'll start with a bit of cut-in that catches the grass as well. The good thing about seeding is it doesn't use any more than it needs to. So if it's 50% on grass and 50% on field, you only use 50% of the seed. It's lime spreading and muck spreading that just goes like, I'm going to do it over whatever you're pointing at, son, and it'll be great. Right, anyway. Stick that down, stick that on. Let's go to the disco. Right. Let's go all the way out and make sure that we're getting the effect desired. Yep. I particularly like the wiggling we've got going on. Oh, hush your mouth. It'll be fine. Even with this sizable beauty attached, I think we've probably got an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe even half an hour. It's a good width, and that's going to save my sanity a little bit. I'll tell you, the ploughing of it initially, that was a very, very, very long time. Mercifully, we won't be doing that again ever. No, we'll just turn it over and then extra pesticides, extra fluoride, whatever other ides you've got going on, I'm going to be using extra. Yeah, right, I'll get on with this, and then we'll do the next bit, which will be almost as joyous, if not more so. Right, here you go, mid-afternoon, and the field is all planted, it is fertilised, it is rolled, it is limed. This field has absolutely nothing to complain about in its life. It's doing rather richly for itself. It took me the best part of the day to do it, but it was worth it. Well, it might be worth it. We'll see later on. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do the wheat itself. I'll probably feed it to the pigs, but I haven't got pigs yet, so you know I'll feed it to pigs later because we're not there yet. Anyway, I mean the goal's going to be a full range of livestock. ranging from cows, pigs, ducks, sheep, goats, elephants, flipping tortoises. Tortoises? Yeah, that's a halfway between a tortoise and a turtle. You can put it in water, but it just sinks. Anyway, enough of this field-based behaviour. I've got one more task that I want to do, or rather, one more capital investment that we're going to be making here in the month of September. And it's down the far end, so I thought we'd take the old tractor out here, and I'll take you there. That's where we're going now, because the tractor needs fixing anyway, as it always does. I've spent 65 and a half hours in this tractor, and I've repaired it countless times. Still works, so that's all nice. There's the, you've seen that bit. There's nothing new going on there. It's just chuntering away, carving out bits of wood to use for various different scenarios. Anyway, the bit of land we're after used to be a vineyard until I bought it and bulldozed the vineyard. Happy times. Because, grapes, not interested. Now, originally, I was going to use it as the pasture land for putting, hay and silage together. Here we go, this bit right here. Now, not only do I own this bit right here, this bit, I was rather hoping I'd be across it by now, but I'm not yet. But also, on the other side of these here trees, obviously this is sheep 1. Yeah, all these need to be moved over to the main sheep pen, or the mother sheep, as I like to call it. Yeah, no, that's all right. You write your own puns. That's one of mine. But on this side, I don't think we're going to need it. I don't think we're going to need it for pasture. I think there's enough pasture land going on anyway that I can mow and turn into such things. So I'm going to start a fresh industry that ties into one that I've already got. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now, I could flatten the land out first, but where's the adventure in that? Nowhere, I hear you cry. There is no adventure. That's a very boring way to proceed. I completely agree. Right, let's get out the old tool set here, and what we're looking for, bit of production, is we're going for a mine shaft, and my divining rod has told me that down here somewhere there's some iron ore. No, you don't need to check. It's definitely there. There is iron ore below here. Now, is this the orientation I want from it? I don't know, because I don't know where the loading and unloading is going to be when I'm done. I imagine that spout that's checking out stuff there, checking, yeah, it's doing all that thing to the stuff. I reckon that's probably part of it. Let's just stick it in here and see what happens. All right, yeah, there you go. I've stuck it in. Oh, look at the terraforming we're going to require. That's going to be substantial. Is there an undo button? You have to save the game to undo. Yeah, no, I don't like that. No, that's horrible. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind having a ledge next to the cotton field. That's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, who would have guessed that it wanted flat land? Honestly, that was never advertised. Right, well, the last autosave's only half an hour ago, and I don't think I've actually accomplished anything in that time. I think I was just pontificating, thinking about what my next stellar move was going to be. So here we are again. Hello. Yeah, I haven't got a tractor this time. I'm just on foot. But don't hold it against me. Right, let's try that again and do it better. Now, we're going to need some terraform. Where the heck are we? We're around. We're here. We're going to need some terraforming to make this work, and that's fine. I can spend my time making that happen, and that's not a problem. Right, where are you? There you go. Because we're going to need also the iron furnace right next door, and could just be me, but I reckon having these slap bang next to each other would be ideal. Why, I hear you cry, do I want to start getting stuck into iron? Well, a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's available. Yeah, there you go. That's a good reason. Yeah. Would you feel like turning around? No. Where's the rotation button? I thought it was R. No, it's not. It's not R. You sure it's not R? Yeah, it's the right button, but you have to be quite fervent with it. Okay, all right, well, fine. I like. Whoa, no, there, that one. I quite like that. It doesn't feel like there's any business going on behind it, but rather than what I did last time was stick it up here, I think we'll stick it somewhere towards the middle, and that will give me enough space to then be able to maybe make the land make sense. Would it not make more sense to flatten it out before placing it? Ah, good idea. You know, because that way you could keep it all flush with the road, such as the road is flat. Well, the road's not that flat. If we can get an angle on it here. Hang on, I'll try and get you an angle. There you go. There's an angle. It's flat-esque, flatoid. But one of the things I wanted to do was turn this into a... There's me. Oh, hello. Is turn this into a slightly broader road anyway. Alright, well, if you... I mean, you know, we can always load the save again if you feel like it. Right, crank that up to large. Yeah, crank it up to flipping lots of that. Right, and then you grab from... No, crank it down a bit. There you go. From there, you see, you've now already made a mess, so you might as well just get on with it. All right, there we go. All right, let me just go out like that quite a long way to about the verge, and then we can cut in some more cliffside. Oh, this is going to be better. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah, and then I can concrete or at least tarmac out the whole front edge of it and turn it into, you know, some kind of palatial industry-based stuff. And in no way will any of the slag, runoff, nasty groundwater get into the cotton. And if it does, well, the cotton just won't taste that nice. But you're not supposed to suck on it anyway, so I don't see that as being much of a problem. I think what we'll end up doing is maybe flattening all the way along here, including the road. Steady. Yeah. And then putting in a more purposeful slope to get it up to the level of the next bit. Then we'll have one bit of really nice flat road for once on this accursed map. The map's not accursed. The map's rather lovely. I was thinking about this earlier because I saw previews for a new map that's come out that looks really rather delicious. And part of me goes, oh, I'd love to start on that map. And you kind of go, well, tough, you can't. You've got this one that you've committed to now. And you're stuck with it forever until such a time as you decide to declare it finished. And then you can go and fiddle around with something else. But for now, you're stuck on this. Now, obviously, this ramp here, that's not gonna work for us. It's all right. I'll make it work over time. I might have to cut down my little tree barrier ahead of schedule, but that's okay too. I'll make it work. I've made weirder things work. Yeah, it just takes a long time, which is why I don't tend to do it on camera, because there's a lot of back and forth on it, and it's my one concession to cheating is not charging myself for any groundwork. So I know some of you are now going, you know, there's a mod that lets you have diggers and bulldozers and all that kind of caper, and you go, yes, but that's not the game that I'm playing. I appreciate the recommendation, and yes, it is normally very much up my Strasser, but today my Strasser doesn't. No, I'm not into it. I'm into the preparation of stuff and the growing of said stuff, or harvesting of said resource, turning it into something vaguely palatable to humans, and then making a quick buck while driving very, 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 very slowly, because that's the nature of the machinery. This is all looking all right. Yeah, you've got some weird plants left over there. Yeah, I know, but by the time I'm done with this... So it's not going to be left with, you know, right angle slopes. No. They're not going to end up being vertical. They'll end up being super. But this is just giving me a play area to start my the project in. Shall we turn it all horrible? Yep, let's turn it all horrible. What should we use? Concrete, man. Concrete. It's what nature deserves. Okay. Ah, look, that's disgusting. Oh, yeah, it really is. What I was saying is this map. The reason that this map leaves me a little chilly is purely. I'll make this look better as well. Trust me. Look, I did all of the work over here. All of this is my own handiwork. Now look, it looks vaguely au naturel. Vaguely. I didn't do that bit. No, that's horrible. But I did this bit, which looks, you know, sort of. So, you know, have some flipping faith. Yeah, I'll get it looking all right. What were you saying? Do you want to finish your point? Oh, I've gone a bit far there. That's right. You'll fix it later. Yeah. There's always later to fix it. Yeah, I'll fix it when people aren't watching. That way I can take ages over it, do it 6 times, and have to reload the save half a dozen times. Which is the same as 6. Yeah, I know. The two things are the same. Right, there we go. Hopefully, I can get an iron mine and its neighbour. as I was saying, the problems with this map that I have chosen are, firstly, you don't get any AI traffic, which just makes it feel lifeless. You get a little bit around the shops area, but it is a very, very little bit, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to get some more. Can I have a different line of attack here? If I get this wrong, it's not going to be the end of the world, but it is going to lead to my having to do stupid driving manoeuvres in order to make it work. Right, a bit of that. Yeah, you haven't told them why you're doing this. I will do in a minute. Right, there you go. There's that. Look at that. It's actually sat in there. Good. That's excellent. Right, now, next. Yeah, no, stop playing with that one. This one. All right. Do you want to jump out for a sec? All right, I'm going to jump out and have a look at it in a first-person style. Right. So what do you do with this, then? Well, I imagine you stand under here with a trailer or some such and fill it full of gubbins. Yeah, there is no obvious loading zone or unloading zone. You could say that this bit was, but it isn't. Oh, maybe you go into the shed? Nope, you don't go into the shed. Okay, there's usually a little exclamation mark where I can go and speak with it. Maybe it doesn't need one. Hello? Maybe that's in the shed. Alright, hang on. Hello? Is there... How do I interface with you? Or are you just... Oh, hang on. Am I stuck? Almost, but not quite. Can I go in here? No, I'm not authorised. Alright. Does it even need anyone to talk to? It would be nice if I could get the... Is this the one machine you can't actually do anything with? Okay, alright, that's curious. Right, these, can I turn the... Are these interactive or are they're just scenery? Okay. Anywhere at all that I'm allowed to speak with the manager? Are you You're forming a heap! Yeah, you just leave it and it forms a heap. Oh, how fun. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's very cute. Okay, fine. Well, I can definitely work with that. That'll give me an excuse to get something with a dozer blade on the front of it. Right, anyway. Lack of AI traffic is the first issue I have with this map. Just makes it feel a bit dead. The second issue is that they've insisted on using this kind of block tiling, which isn't here because I've already paved over it, on all of the roads. It's like block paving, and it's fine, but it's not a texture I have access to, so I can't replicate the road style that they've already got in place. So I end up having to go over the top of it. Yeah. Anyway, why am I fiddling with iron? Right, let's finish that thought as well, because I've got multiple thoughts, might as well finish them both. The reason I'm fiddling with iron is because the furniture factory also uses iron. There you go, that's it. That's the reason. Now, it says load here, and then it's going to export there. Alright, so do you want to load out the front, and then leave the export down the side? How close do you want to put these to one another? If you were very chancy, you could probably stick that there. That's not going to work. No, I doubt very much that these are integrated. You could possibly put a conveyor belt at the bottom to take it over automatically. Oh, there's an idea. I don't think that'll work either, but it's certainly worth a try. And to that end, it's a shame that the loading zone's on that side, because that would be well worth giving a spin. Yeah. Your better bet is going to be something along those lines. Right? You stick a conveyor at the bottom there and try and hook it up onto this. Oh, hold on. How much of the road have I interfered with? You're going to have to buy some more land in order to make this work. Yeah. But if you're going about here... Yeah, you've blocked the entire road. Yeah, I know, but there's options. See? Like that. That's an option. I can't see it working. I can't see it. I mean, look at it. It's sat right there. Surely that's got to be worth the squeeze. Doesn't that just remove all of the fun of the fair of actually doing the thing? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this here, and then I shall go out and buy a trailer, and we'll park the trailer underneath that. I may revisit the conveyor belt idea subsequently, but not right now. Stick that in there? Yeah. And then I'll place all kinds of decorative things to make this look, you know, semi-functional. Is it going to have its own personal tractor? I don't know. The reason, flipping out, well, I'm sorry for being unable to complete a thought, but I hadn't actually tried any of this before, so I'm distracted by it. The reason for making iron is the furniture factory uses it, which means I can turn out more products. Right, there we go. See, look, furniture factory. The armoire, both planked and planked long, uses rivets, which come from here. So I'm going to supply those, and that'll be good. Nothing else needs it, no. So that's literally it. But that'll be, won't that be good? Yes, it will. It will definitely be good. I wonder if there's anything else that I could place that uses rivets. You could look it up. I might look it up, I might not. But anyway, this is the next agenda piece. And then the output will be slapped in there. And then that output will be sold at, I imagine, the same place as everything else. I'm probably going to move the Silver Run market to somewhere else a little later on, because it's not in the best of positions right now. Right, let's go and get a trailer under this. Now you might go, oh, I think you're overdoing it there, son. You kind of go, well, yes, but at the same time, better to have too much available storage than not enough. You go, do you not want something shorter? Just like a little tipper truck. I go, maybe. You could get yourself a little ATV with a loady thing on the back, and that might work. Well, look, let's go shopping and see what we can find, and then maybe something will suggest itself. Yes, friends, I've decided we're going to chance the Lizard RTV Max 6000. Since it has Canon in this series. I mean, I only leased it originally, but I'm going to buy it. This may or may not work, but it's cheap enough these days, given how much money I make, that it's worth a look. So here we go. All right, we're on. The best utility, so it says, but we'll soon find out. I've no idea. Apparently, it's got a storage capacity of 700 litres, pebbles. It's anybody's flipping guess, so we'll give that a go. I splashed out and bought one of those. I feel that's urgently needed. I mean, I might also see if it can take the new hill that I've put in. What, like this one? Oh yeah. That might leave me wanting a doctor. Right. Anyway, now obviously there's a little heap there, and I can clear that up. But will it just gather what's in there? There you go. It's coming out. Is it going in? No, you're missing. Okay. Alright. Just make sure you're fully underneath it. Alright. The RTV Max there really showing what it's capable of on this stony head. If that's not happened either, you're stuck. Yeah. Yeah. Pro stuck there, and it's raining on me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Right, here we go. This may be a little more suitable. It's anybody's guess. It's not my fault that it's currently wedged into the shop. You can blame the map for that. They didn't really leave the shop with enough space. Hopefully, I can get it off there. Hopefully. All right. Okay. Well, that's. Yeah, I know. The old Volvo's giving it as much as it's got there, but it's not enough. Alright, okay. Detach that. Right. What we're going to need to do is move it. And I think the best way to do that is going to be to hit it really hard. It's worth a go. It is worth a go. Alright, hit it really hard. No, that's well and truly stuck in there. Yeah, well, in that case, we're never going to get it out, are we? Nope, that is not coming out. Huh. Yeah, are there options? Hang on, I might be able to slide it. Maybe. If we connect it on up again. This could end up with just chaos, so brace yourselves. Yeah. Do that way a little bit, and then back it up so we can get the hitch on. But the hitch is 10 feet in the air. Yeah, I know, but it'll work. It's extendable. Right, now, what are my options here? I can do the tip side. Yes, I can open the cover. Yeah, that hasn't helped. Okay, I could do the worker AI menu. No, I think you might implode the universe if you try doing that. But this feels like the right piece of kit in the right place at the wrong time. In the wrong place at the right time. In a place at a time is where it is. I will try. Now, I mean, obviously we're going to lose some money on this deal. But what we'll try is, it's conceivable that the truck was in the way. It wasn't, but it's conceivable that it might have been a little bit. So if we flog that, trailers, yeah, flog it, yeah, get it sold. I lose 11 grand on it, but I mean, we'll live. Yeah, it's not like I'm short of cash these days. The other option is one of those, right, which I'm currently using for wood chips. But I'm going to need one of those to deal with, or something akin to one of those, to deal with the wheat situation anyway. Good point. Right, I know. So, therefore, get something that can maybe service both requirements. Yeah, but it can't, because you've got to leave your tippy trailer there all the time. I'm going to need... I mean, obviously there is the plan that says just get yourself a steer skid or a scare skid and just work with that and shut your noise. Kind of go, well, I don't want to do that. What about the triple hopper here? That feels like it might be smaller. Doesn't say anything about hauling lumps of rock. This one, though, doesn't say anything about... Which one is the one I was looking at? There you go. This fella. This says it'll do whatever you like. Yeah, look at it. Just scrolling along. I don't know what any of these icons mean, but I'm fairly certain it means, yep, you can certainly have it. Right. And I think it's because it's longer than the average bear. All right, well, try it again. Do you want to lease it? No, I want to buy it. I mean, if I lose another 11 grand because it does exactly the same thing, the world is not going to end. Okay, it hasn't. It's done it properly. The truck was in the way. Right then. Okay, fine. Yeah. Right, well, I won't need that. No, this is going to do the job perfectly. And I've got a bucket anyway. But frankly, having another valid reason to take the truck out once in a while, I think, is a good thing. Yeah. You know what else? Go on. When I move the shop... Oh, you're going to move the shop? Yeah, I said so a couple of minutes ago. When I move the shop... You're good at this corner. Then I shall move it somewhere a little further afield. Into a further field. Yeah. Yeah. A little further away to warrant having a proper truck. Ah, yeah, but you see, you grew up near the docks on the East Coast, and the number of these articulated lads that get around the place... Oh, flipping Nora. Just doing effectively shunting work for the docks is actually quite significant. Are you saying it's realistic? Yes, I am. Okay. Right, the first thing we've got to do is we've got to give the RTV Max 6000 a bit of a shove. Just to kind of nudge it back onto the course of righteousness. And then everything will be good. Don't forget about the slight lip coming up on the route here. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with it. Right, slight lip. I'll avoid it. There you go. Right. Give the RTV Max a bit of a nudge. That works, mostly. Right. Now, let's see if this wants to play ball. Do it gently, and then you'll only have to do it once. That's not quite going to work. That's alright, we can go straight over the top of it now. Oh, it would be nice if rather than heaping on the floor, it would go straight in the trailer. Well, it looks like it might have done. No, I think that's trailer details. Okay. Well, I mean, what exactly are you thinking now? I'm thinking that this is a very good display of my my prowess in trailer management. It is. It does clearly demonstrate how good with a trailer you actually are. Yeah, I'm just not. You just have to go slowly. That's all. That's the trick. Just go slow, and then you can, you can counter it. And if you do it often enough, over time, you will build up some expertise. Get under there. Come on. Why is this truck not all-wheel drive? Alright, forwards a bit. Alright, and then back some. I think we're going to go and buy a skier steed. Quite why that word eludes me is anybody's guess, but there we go. Let's go and buy a steer skid. Right. Come on, RTV, Mac. We'll use you for something. I'll find a permanent use for you, I'm sure. Right, there you go. I mean, it's a lovely piece of kit for just hooning around the place. Well, historically, I have been using a tractor. Yeah, exactly. So this would be better. It's faster, certainly. Right. And if you haven't got a practical use for it, the world is going to keep spinning nonetheless. Alright, we're here. Yeah, I know that. Alright. Gutted it doesn't have a handbrake. Yeah, I know. Anyway, right. Hello again. What do I need? I need a steer skid. Okay. You sure you don't want a wheel loader? No, they're too expensive. Give me one of these flipping things. Yeah, which is quick. I want a quick one because they're all too ruddy slow. Well, these orange ones, yeah, I know they speak to me on a kind of primal level. Like this bad boy with the tracks. It's not going to need the tracks. Tyres are fine. The tracks one is no better. In fact, it's slower. Yeah, but it can carry more. Can it though? Yeah, it can carry 5 tons. This can only carry 4. Oh, big whoop. Yeah, what about this one? What can that carry? That can carry 3. I think we're all about the Kubota SSV 75. You sure? You sure you don't want the one with tracks? I'm going to buy the one with tracks. That's the spirit. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. I mean, it's got the triangular track effort behaviour going on there, which is absolutely magical. Okay, now, talk to me about combinations. I want a high dump bucket. That's what I closely resemble. What's that for? This is used to break rocks. Is it? Do we think it works? I would say it's probably unlikely. Alright, well then we'll buy the Paladin bucket then. Yep, I'll have one. Nice one, lovely job. Can I have it in orange, please? You can have it in red. That will do nicely. Okay, yep, back up. Buy the bad boy. Purchasing bad boy. Okay, right, back. Drive. Alright. Yeah, have I got a flashy light to let people know I'm being hazardous? No. That's alright, I'm not that hazardous anyway. Right, there you go. No, back. Forwards. Grab it. Lift it. Oh, this is going to do the job. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take me 3/4 of an hour to get to my destination, but I mean, other than that, I'm all about it. You never know, it might even be able to scale the lump in the road without flipping out. It's this stuff. This cobbled business on the floor. I haven't got that texture, which is very annoying because it means that I can't paint it in properly. I have to replace it with something else. And it's not like I'm particularly attached to the cobble texture that we've got going on there. But I had a search through the old mod weasel, and it wasn't in there. Yeah, so that limitations. Other than that, the map's fine. Yeah, arguably good. Right, I reckon it's going to man this, no trouble at all. I reckon we'll get up here without breaking a sweat, although we'll move the bucket out of the way. Yeah, look at it go. That's it. It's like it was meant to be. Right, around the corner a little. Yeah, and now we're going to grab this in one fell swoop. Swoop coming up. Alright, stick that down on the... No, up a little bit. There you go. That should do it. Yeah! Yeah, that's... Who's the boss? I'm the flipping boss. Right, that's 762 whatevers I've got in there now. And now we want to back the truck into the catchment area before such a time as a new heap emerges. Right, okay, yeah. Wheels on opposite lock. Get under there. Not quite. Okay, alright, I've got a plan. Alright, hang on. Okay, it's a temporary plan, but I still want to see if this will work, and it's going to be much easier for me to get this in the right place. This was possibly an ill-judged route to take. If I just drive in a straight line going through it. Right, then the trailer has no choice but to be in the right locale. Okay, here we go, and stop. Are we certain it's not working? Oh yeah. Oh, we're well certain it's not working. Well, I guess this one's going to be used for wheat then, and nothing else. It's a nice trailer. It's very long. Yeah. Oh, I'm very sad. Okay. Alright. Sorry, truck. No use for you. Alright, go over there and think about what you've done. Meanwhile, let's go kick off production of our metallic goodness using the skid loader here. I've given up on steer skid as an idea. I'm just going to go with skid loader. Right. Yeah. And if we leave it parked up here and then come and visit on the RTV Max 6000, then you'll be solid. All right. Well, let's see if it works first, shall we? Because you never know, it may not. Right. What are we going to do? We're just going to stick it on the ground and hope for the best. That sounds very much like a normal plan. It is a bit, isn't it? Right, stick it on the ground. It's worked! Ah, great. Yep, that's all going up there. It's gone. Alright, okay. Super. Alright, and then let's talk to it. There's no active production, but we've got 760 litres of iron ore in the building. Ho, 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 ho. Now, I've got to find the bit where you tell it you want to do things. That would be here. Hello there. I'd like to do things, please. What would you like to do? I don't know. Hang on. Iron furnace. That's here. Right. This. Yeah. Activate. It's running. So 416 lumps is going to turn into 380 grommets. Perfect. Good. There you go. All right. That's going to wrap it up for today. October. What's on October's menu? We have to harvest the cotton, and it's highly plausible that we may have to fertilize the wheat as well. Yeah, but I might leave that till November. I don't mean fertilize. I mean weed kill. Yeah, I might leave that for November because it's going to be a busy old month in October harvesting cotton. Certainly is. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe if you want to keep up with this monthly escapade of what's going on my disaster area of a farm, which makes a heck of a lot of money despite being a disaster area. You know, it's worth that caveat. Yeah. You're going to explore the conveyor belt plan. Well, now that I've realised I can't just load a trailer and once in a while dump it into the steel mill, then yes, I might. That said, we have got a little route here that we can just go backwards and forwards. Riveting. I'm glad you've introduced this gameplay to yourself. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.